Hey everyone, I'm Jay, and this is the 2016 Jeep Grand Cherokee Limited. Now, I just got back from a week-long vacation in Austria where I was given a Jeep Grand Cherokee press car by Jeep, and I loved it so much, I decided it was going to be my next unboxing video. I also want to give special thanks to Normandy, Chrysler, Jeep, Dodge, and Ram in San Jose, California for letting me come on down and film this today. So, let's get started here. Now, the Jeep Grand Cherokee, it was first revealed back in 1992. It was a really big deal at the time because it was a celebration of the first new Jeep under Chrysler's ownership. And the Grand Cherokee you're looking at here, it is actually the fourth generation. So it's been just updated progressively over the years. And the moment you get inside of it, you can just tell this thing is quality. I really, really like this interior layout. I'm going to get more into the details of that in a few minutes, along with the engine, exterior design, and its off-road capabilities, cargo space, and a few things you may not know about the Grand Cherokee as well. But just looking at this interior, it's not, I don't want to say basic, it's very straightforward, but elegant. It's, it's luxurious, but not being over the top. And the same thing goes with this exterior here. Now, this is the 75th anniversary edition, meaning you get a few extra special features. I'll get to those shortly as well. But the exterior here, it's this really nice dark green color. It's almost kind of military-like, and I really like it. It just adds character to an already wonderful, wonderful SUV. And the design of which, I think the fourth generation here, it is hands down my favorite exterior design of the Grand Cherokee. I think Jeep really got everything right here. You have those really nice short front overhangs, and the overall proportions are just perfect. You get standard 18-inch wheels, but because this is an upgraded 75th anniversary package, it has 20-inch wheels. Now, the Grand Cherokee, it does have a unibody construction as opposed to a body-on-frame construction. Body-on-frame means it's a pure SUV. An example is the Toyota Land Cruiser and the Cadillac Escalade. But with a unibody construction, which is typically associated with crossovers, Jeep has done some really, really good things here to make this such an awesome off-road machine. Now, rear-wheel drive is standard, but Jeep does offer a total of 3 four-wheel drive systems. Quadra-Track 1, Quadra-Track 2, and Quadra-Drive 2 is the third one. But this one has the Quadra-Track 2 four-wheel drive system, and it also has a select terrain system with selectable driving modes. Now, under the hood here, we're going to hear this engine in a few minutes. It is a 3.6-liter V6 engine with 290 horsepower and 260 pound-feet of torque. All Grand Cherokees are paired exclusively to an 8-speed automatic transmission with paddle shifters. Now, this is the base level engine. I thought it was really, really good. You can also get, in higher trim levels, a 5.7-liter Hemi V8 with 360 horsepower and 390 pound-feet of torque. And if you're really extreme, there is the Jeep Grand Cherokee SRT. That is just insane. It has a 6.4-liter V8 with 475 horsepower and 470 pound-feet of torque. Then there is also the 3.0-liter diesel V6. Now, that is what I drove for a week in Austria, and I absolutely loved it. It's great because not only does it have 240 horsepower, but it also has 420 pound-feet of torque, which is just great when you're doing any off-roading or going uphill. Whatever, that extra torque is just great to have. Now, word has it that Jeep is planning on stuffing the supercharged 6.2-liter Hellcat V8 with a total of 707 horsepower and 650 pound-feet of torque under the hood of the Grand Cherokee in the next model year or two as some sort of a special edition. That is the same supercharged V8 found in the Challenger and Charger Hellcats. It will be an insane SUV without question. Now, looking at the interior here, it is like a beige leather color. I really liked it. It's more maybe like off-white beige, let's say. It was super comfortable. All this, the seats, you have these front bucket seats. They have, 8-way power adjustable seating and 4-way lumbar adjust as well. Very, very comfortable. And, this is not like old Jeeps, like even the first generation Grand Cherokee. This is a luxury vehicle in every way, in my opinion. Like I was saying earlier, this dash design, it's very simple, it's straightforward, and you also have a standard start-stop. But let's take a moment and listen to this V6 engine here. So again, the V6, in my opinion, it is naturally aspirated. I think it is a very, very good engine. It just was released by Chrysler only a few years ago, so it's still very modern. I'll get to fuel economy in a few minutes, but like I said, I like that V6 diesel, and I'll compare the two V6 engines shortly as well. But looking at this interior, it's, I'm not always happy with the way automakers are doing SUVs and crossover interiors these days. Sometimes they go a little over the top and making them too fancy, but I think Jeep got it just right here. And with the 75th anniversary package, you get the upgraded Uconnect system. It has an 8.4-inch screen with GPS navigation, Sirius XM radio, voice command, and Bluetooth. And as I've said before in previous unboxing videos, I think Fiat Chrysler makes one of the best infotainment systems on the market, Uconnect. The Grand Cherokee comes standard with a 5-inch screen, but again, this is the anniversary package. It comes with the upgraded 8.4-inch screen. I think this is a wonderful system. It is very easy to use. The colors are great. It didn't have any sort of rebooting, even with my week with the Grand Cherokee. No problems whatsoever. The GPS is wonderful, and it was even better once I translated it from German into English. You're also going to find a 7-inch LCD instrument cluster with a tachometer. Basically, it's it's an electronic system instead of analog gauges there, which that's getting more and more common these days. I didn't have a problem with it. You also have dual zone climate control, a heated steering wheel, very nice features to have, and I like the way that there's very few buttons here on the dashboard. It makes it very, very simple to read. Nothing at all complicated like German automakers do. They have too many buttons. Now, I prefer to keep automatics like this in the drive mode. I don't really feel so much of a need to manually shift, even though that is certainly an option for some. That little knob there is actually the select track drive systems that you can choose, depending on your the off-road or on-road conditions you're currently in. But what's nice is that the Grand Cherokee, it has 4-wheel independent suspension. That means it has improved on-road handling. It's going to be smoother as opposed to a regular body-on-frame SUV on the road, which I imagine most Grand Cherokee owners are going to be a good majority of the time, even though this is an excellent off-roader. What's nice, and it comes with a trailer tow group 4 package, and it can tow up to 6,500 pounds. This is a $795 option. Some of the features that towing package includes is a 7 and 4-pin wiring harness, class 4 receiver hitch, a full-size spare tire, heavy-duty engine cooling, and a rear load leveling suspension. I know a lot of Grand Cherokee owners, because I've seen them personally, they like to tow boats, trailers. That's obviously what the Grand Cherokee was made to do. And the steering wheel, very simple. You see those paddle shifters on each side. You can also control the cruise control, Bluetooth, volume, very simple. There's your 7-inch LCD instrument cluster. Very easy to read, very clear. No problems that I personally experienced. And you can also see at the front here, it comes with a couple of tow hooks, which is really, really cool in case you ever need to, use them. And some Grand Cherokee owners absolutely will. And here, oh, because of the sunlight, you're getting a better look of that dark green exterior paint, which I think it looks really, really good. With the 75th anniversary package, you're also going to get like body colored door handles, bumpers, and it's just going to be that dark green all the way around. And I think it looks really, really sharp, especially with that black trim. And then combined with that interior color combo, I think it's very, very sharp. So let's talk safety. Just like any modern car today, the Jeep Grand Cherokee, it comes with dual front airbags, driver and passenger, side airbags. There's even a driver knee airbag as well. You're going to get electronic stability control, four-wheel anti-lock disc brakes, the works. The U.S. government has not officially crash tested the Jeep Grand Cherokee, or at least the 2016 model, that is, but I can't imagine it being really, really bad or receiving poor grades when it comes to crash tests. Fuel economy, let's talk about that. Now, the V6 that you see here, it gets 18 miles per gallon in the city, 25 miles per gallon on the highway, and an average of 21 miles per gallon. Now, the V6 diesel that I had, it got 22 miles per gallon in the city, and I did average 30 miles per gallon on the highway. So if you're a little more eco-conscious and stuff like that really matters to you, I really do recommend the V6 diesel. It is an extra feature. You will be paying a little bit more for it, but I think the savings in fuel, especially because it is a diesel oil burner, are well worth it. Plus, you got all that extra torque, which is just great. You also have this really nice power liftgate, which, you know, in my opinion, I don't think it is a necessity. I have no problem opening it myself, but whatever. Cargo space. The Grand Cherokee has 63.3 cubic feet of cargo space, but when the rear seats are folded down, you get 68.3 cubic feet of cargo, which, you know, even better. Everything fits in there very, very nicely. Now that power liftgate, in case you didn't know, that's actually standard, and that's nice to see. So it's cool watching all these luxury features sort of trickle down to more, you know, mainstream models and become standard. Another thing that I really like is that the second row seats, which are also heated as well, they're not electronically when they fold flat. Now, you saw that in my previous unboxing video of the Infiniti QX80. I'm not really big a fan of when they fold electronically. I think that's a feature that might break one day. So just having them manually fold is, without question, the best. So let's talk the competition. Immediately what comes to mind is the Ford Edge, the Nissan Murano, the Kia Sorento, and if your budget allows, the Mercedes-Benz GLC. Those are all great crossovers, but if you need a true body-on-frame SUV, there's also the Jeep Wrangler, Toyota 4Runner, and of course the Cadillac Escalade. Another thing you may not know about this Grand Cherokee is that its platform actually dates back to the late 1990s. It was actually a Mercedes developed or Daimler developed platform back during the Daimler Chrysler days, and that was a platform that underpinned a previous Mercedes SUV as well. Pricing, always important. The Grand Cherokee Limited that you see here, it starts off at $39,555. But once you add the 75th anniversary package, which was a $3,610 option, the price came out to, let's say, $45,415. But the top-end Grand Cherokee SRT costs over $70,000. So I think $45,000 is right about spot on for this market segment. All right, everybody, I'm out of time for today. Thanks so much again for watching. If you have any questions, please feel free to leave them for me in the comments below. Please subscribe to my YouTube channel here, and be sure to check out the complete and full review of the 2016 Jeep Grand Cherokee Limited on carbuzz.com. Until then, everybody, thanks again for watching, and I'll see you next time with my next unboxing video.